Haney and Shakur have definitely had a lot of attention, and you got to work with both of them. Now, I know this might be probably like something hard for you to like answer. Um, you could say pass, it don't really matter to me. But if they got to meet, at 35, what would you say?
Um, I ain't this all I'm gonna say. I can't take no credit for Shakur because I only worked with him this one camp.
Correct, correct. Wally Moe is definitely that guy.
I got to give his grandpa, of course. He did an excellent job. He was
Amazing.
amazing. Not only raising them to, because my favorite thing about them two cats is their character. They amazing dudes. Like both of them, just great. Like if you want your son to like, if you got a little son, you can easily say go ahead and follow their path. Just in general, just good dudes, humble, real good cats. And just the funny thing about training them kind of guys is these dudes wanted more than people that's under them. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like these dudes is already making millions of dollars and they young and they wanted more. They called me more than anybody to want to work. This is the honest to God truth that, I trained another a few other fighters and not everybody. I was fortunate to train some good fighters, and all of them were disciplined. But with those two, it's a whole nother level. Like these cats are want to come at 1 in the morning, 8 at night, and like man, can we? I mean, these dudes, you would think that, and I see out of both of them, I see the closest to what I seen in Mayweather as far as discipline. By me being with, see, I knew Mayweather since Mayweather was their age. That's how long I knew Floyd Mayweather. When
Amazing.
I was when I was a teenager, I was around Floyd when he was their age, 24, 25. So I could see like, dang, these two cats, man, they not all right. Now, not to go to stray away from the question. Now with Shakur, this is my first camp working with him. So we don't really I'm close with Jay Prince. Jay was my first manager when I turned pro. So I got a 20 plus year relationship with him. And originally, I was coming in to help Jared Anderson. We both from pretty much the same hometown in Ohio. I'm from Cleveland. He from, right up the road in Toledo. So I came in to partner up with my guy, Derry Riley, since I was a kid. He been training Jared since a babe. These guys get older and sometimes they need a little bit of help. And there's some stuff that, I can always come in and help tighten some things up. So,
Correct.
me just being around that camp, the Jay Prince camp, it was, same thing kind of with Shakur,
But you
younger.
watch both of them fight, you know what I'm saying? You got to see them in the gym and their work ethic and stuff like that. So that's kind of why I asked the question.
It's my honest opinion. Like, I would like to see them fight. This ain't gonna sound favorable to the fans. To me, that's a fight down the road. Like, that's a big fight that need to marinate and be down the road. Like, everybody get some fights is good for now. To me, that one is more of a fight that need to be built. I'm only saying that because right now, to me, that fight is now you got Tank.
You giving
Tank
me the Tevin, you giving me the Mickey Bey promoter type now. You giving me the Mickey Bey the promoter.
understand this, right? Because Tank is already a match with Tank could fight either one of them, it'd be big because he got a big name in the general public. To me, Devin and Shakur are getting there. They getting there, but I think that fight, Devin is I think, in my opinion, if he don't get the winner of this Tank fight, my opinion is for him to just move up. He growing, he grew. He literally grew in height and everything in the last year or so. I mean, these cats still young, so they still growing.
But Bill mentioned that he said that he's going to stay at 35 and he's going to stay with the belts. That's what he told
No,
me.
I should because honestly, now there's one thing that I could say for sure. Devin to fight anybody, and Shakur fight anybody. That's what I see out of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first time being around in Shakur's camp. So I know both of their mentality. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. They neither one of them think they could be beat, hands down. They don't think that nobody could beat them. You could be around a lot of fighters and you see and you could feel whether they got that. Them dudes both, they both see that throne. They both see the throne and they both think they both gonna be sitting in there for the next decade or so. And it's 100% real. It ain't no doubt. It ain't an ounce of doubt out of neither one of them cats, and that's 100. Like it's the confidence and the work ethic and everything. So me looking at that fight, it might not get the credit that it deserves if they fought right now. That's the only reason I'm saying they fight to be bigger years down the line, because it might not sell right now how to sell in some years.
What about skill though? If we talking skill,
To me, that might be the best matchup after. To me, the biggest fight is Terrence and Spence. Is to me is the when you look at everything
the cream
now,
of the crop.
that is because they both at their best. They both in their 30s. This is their peak. Now you got Devin and Shakur that's still babies. They young. Like they only gonna get better. They gonna keep winning. I don't see nobody beating either one of them. Devin probably gonna be 140. And I want to see the fight as a now. Shakur makes that weight comfortable. So right, he might grow a little bit to where he could beat 140. Now Devin will be able to beat 140 for a long time. I'm sure. Maybe in 3-4 years or whatever, Shakur will be able to fight at 140. Then you're going to get them both at their best. You don't want to get a fighter that's killing themselves to make weight. When those two guys fight, you want them both at their best. Maybe it'll be an undisputed fight at 140 pounds. I'm only saying that for that fight because to me, it won't get the credit it deserves if they fight now. It'll probably do not the buys it should get. Now, Tank should fight either one of them. I'm going to take my hat off to Tank. If he fight either one of them this next fight, I take my hat off to him. To me, why would you want either one of them cats? You're going to get, not only will that sell, because these are only two guys that I see that got a shot, to beat Tank. And you got to say the Tank got a shot, to beat them. So I don't look at